Well, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jahanara and today I'm going to be creating this 90s inspired glam for you guys, so I'm going to get into it right now. So first of all, I went in with the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage Concealer and I just used that as a base all over my eyelids. Then I went in with the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette and I think I used the shade Amethyst. I think that's how you say it, sorry, but I just put that on the outer corner of my eye and I'm just blending it into my crease and doing it until I get the desired colour that I want. So now I'm dipping into my favourite palette, the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and I'm going to get the shade Risk and do the exact same that I done with the other shade and just work it into my crease, creating that transition. I think the mattes in this palette are amazing. They're super creamy and pigmented. I'm going to keep blending until I get that desired shade. Picking up my Sephora concealer, I'm going to be cutting my crease. I just can't stand drying concealers like MAC Soft Ochre. I think I much prefer creamy concealers. Sorry, but I don't think we've got time to be dealing with dry ass eyelids this season. Picking up the Huda Beauty Gemstone palette, I'm going for this blue shade. For some reason, it just comes out lighter on my eyelids. I'm not even sure why, but it looks like a light blue, but I'm okay with that. So I'm just going to continue doing that. And then I'm going to pick up the pinky shade and I just blend it in with my fingers. I find it just comes out way more pigmented and sits better on the eyelids like that. So I'm taking that black from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette and I'm just buffing it into the outer corner of my eyes using a Morphe M506 brush. It just adds some dimension to the eyes and doesn't make it look so flat and makes it look more rounded. Oh my god, I forgot this beauty existed. It's the Inglot Gel Liner in 77. I used to live off this shit. It's so good, especially with the Zoeva angled brush. It just gives you that sharper swing. I don't really like my eyeliner to be too thick at the front, or else when my eyes are open the eyeliner won't show, but this angled brush is perfect to get into the inner corners and just make it thin. I'm not really that fussed about mascaras when it comes to putting on lashes, so I just picked up any random one. This is the NYX mascara. And I'm just going to put my Huda Beauty Farah lashes on. I love these lashes, especially when I have a winged liner on. Prep my face with some E45. Sorry guys, there's been an issue, but the footage got deleted. I used the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in 220. Taking the Makeup Forever Y365. I'm just going to use that to highlight my under eyes. Sometimes using a foundation is a much more full coverage than using a concealer. And I'm just going to blend that out using a damp beauty blender. Using this flat brush from MAC, I'm just going to sharpen out my wing. Obviously, like I said, I'm gonna cut someone with it, so you know you just need to sharpen the edges, and I'm just gonna blend that out. What's more better in life than a clean beauty blender? So now I'm gonna be going with the Revolution banana powder and I'm just gonna press that under my eyelids. I'm not gonna bake or anything. There's just something about loose powder that you would never get the same finish than using a blotting powder. I don't know, it just makes your under eyes look flawless and super bright. And I'm just gonna keep pressing it in until it blends in all my concealer and just brightens up my whole under eye. So with any fluffy brush, I'm just going to dust off any of the excess powder. I want my under eyes to look as soft as a baby's bum and as smooth as a baby's butt. So, you know, in this iconic London foundation stick, I'm just going to use that for my contour. It's super creamy and blendable and it's just a lovely warm tone. And I'm going to buff it in using this IT Cosmetics foundation brush. It's flipping amazing. Since the day I received it, I've been using it almost every day. It just works a dream for foundations and blending in contour. You can even use the other side for your nose, you know. I think I'm going to do that. Yep, exactly right there. I'm just going to use that to buff out my nose contour as well. It's exactly the same but a smaller version on the other side. And I'm going to go in with the front to just blend out any harsh lines. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but don't worry, it will all fall into place. Don't worry, honey. So now taking in that foundation brush with no product on it, with what's left over, I'm just buffing into my skin to remove any more harsh lines. And yeah, just getting my face snatched, as you could tell, just continuing contouring. So yeah, I think that's what I'm doing, just contouring. Yes, boo, blend that shit. Ooh. Picking up the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette, I'm just going to use that bronze shade to warm up my face, obviously to look bronzed as well and sharpen up that contour. And I'm using it on a MAC angled brush. Without taking any more product, I'm just using what's left over on the brush and just putting it into my jawline. So taking that creamy shade from the 3D highlight palette, I'm just putting it on the high points of my face. And it's just the perfect base to put your highlighter on, especially if you want a highlighter to stand out, and especially if you want to look all glowy, you just gotta go through the process of doing it twice. And I'm gonna put it on the edge of my nose, across my cupid's bow, and of course the bridge of my nose also. So going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter, I'm just gonna use an Iconic London fluffy brush and just highlight my face. Of course I'm gonna try to be subtle, but somehow I end up like, you know, just glowing more than what I should have. Taking the Zoeva Coral Spectrum blush, I'm going to take the pink shade right here. Kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm, you know. And I'm just going to pat that across the apple of my cheeks and of course my nose to make it look rosy posy. You guys know I love doing that. So for my eyebrows, I'm going to be taking the black from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. I'm not going to lie, it's only because I couldn't be asked to get up and pick up my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I usually use the shade Granite, but this just works perfectly fine because I just fill it in where I have any gaps, and with what's left over on the brush, I'm just going to do the inner corner of my brows. Don't want it to look too boxy, so I'm just gonna brush it out using the other side of this brush. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, this spoolie looks like it's been used and abused. So from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, I'm gonna be taking the shade Cocoa, and I'm just gonna use that to add some color to the bottom of my eyes, and using the black shade and an angled brush, I'm gonna squeeze it right into the lash line. Taking the shade Moon Dust, I'm just gonna brighten up the inner corners of my eye, you know, the tear duct, to make myself look like a little angel. It's just gonna brighten it up and make you look all cute and shit. So yeah, we're looking cute with the little sparkle in our eyes. So this was the moment of truth using the new Sleek Lip Shot glosses, and I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't as pigmented as I thought. I had to go in 3 or 4 times to get the desired color that I wanted. I used the shade Hidden Truth and Don't Ask, but overall it did give me a good finish and it wasn't sticky, and I love glosses that aren't sticky because my hair just don't stick onto my lips, and you know I just hate that as well. But yeah, overall the color was alright, but I'm not too sure about the pigment. It kind of did let me down. So using the NYX mascara that I used earlier, I love using it for my lower lashes. I feel like using something like L'Oreal Telescopic and any other mascara that's too wet, I don't know, it just makes my lower lashes just look all spidery, and I just don't like that. And especially when it hits the bottom of my eyes, it just turns into a hot mess. So now taking the Wonder 2 pencil, I'm just gonna put it on my waterline. I'm such a wuss when it comes to putting anything on the waterline, like, oh, so bad, but I just want it to match my eyelids, so I'm gonna do that same on the other eye. Oh my god, look at me like getting all scared and teary. Now brushing my hair, of course, getting ready for the gram and you know, all sorts. But if you guys want a tutorial on how I done my hair, please do let me know in the comments down below. So taking a wipe, I'm just gonna rub off any extra foundation that just sits on my hair. Oh, it mainly sits on my baby hair, so annoying. Taking this Primark primer water, I'm just gonna spritz it across my face because I want the dryness to go, like, you know, bye Felicia, and I want to look all glowy and I want to look all hydrated. And yeah, here's the finished look, guys. I hope you guys like it. It's a little out of my comfort zone because I went for more like bluey, purpley shades that I don't usually go for. But if you guys like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. Sorry guys, typical me, forgot to do an intro and outro. Actually, I done it, but I'm not gonna lie, I was clumsy enough to not turn my microphone on, so you know, I just had to end it with this. Bye guys. Just thought I'd creep up on you guys. I'm uploading every week, so yeah, make sure you subscribe.